Okay, you told me. What happens next? Break all the windows, cash in your checks. Hard times, hard times, hard times. Hard times, hard times, hard times. You took my angel and left me with none. You took my language, I've got your gun. Hard times, hard times, hard times. Hard times, hard times, hard times. Mexico City in the late afternoon, the blood and its secret, the blues in my room. Hard times, hard times, hard times. Hard times, hard times, hard times. Clinton's in the White House doing his best. Nixon's in the graveyard taking his rest. Hard times, hard times, hard times. Hard times, hard times, hard times. A pale horse will take me to heaven one day. Smile at me, darling, that I'll have my way. Hard times, hard times, hard times. Hard times, hard times, hard times. When you're lonesome, when you're knocked out on your feet, let me rest you, let me sing you something sweet. I may not be who you dream of every night in this world where you get one chance to be young. People tell you when it's past, all hope is gone. Don't believe them, don't you let them bring you down. Turn to me, there is love inside your heart. Turn to me, all we have to do is start. Let nobody tell you it's too late to care. Turn to me, and I'll be there. may be a lonely clown all by myself. I may be a little child with no one else. I may be your older sister, you don't know. Turn to me, turn to me. Take my hand and call my name. Turn to me, turn to me. Through the ages all the same. There are people who will love you everywhere. Turn to me, and we'll be there. We'll be there. We'll be there. My son, I love you like a brother. We've been together and the world alone. Just remember when you jump in the life of these women, that the battle is over, but the war goes on. It's the ways of the flesh, it's the life of the spirit, but the life of the spirit ain't what she's laying down. Just remember when you jump to that 8 o'clock whistle, that the battle is over, but the war goes on. If you sang the song the way it was written, and you follow the leader to the beat of a drum, just remember when you jump any one of these women, that the battle is over, but the war goes on. Oh yeah, that the battle is over, but the war goes on. Shining on the Ferris wheel, and the screams of the people ran over and around the field. Everybody danced in the summer night, the night you broke my heart. Everybody danced in the summer, except you and me. You ran in the kitchen and you sat down in the doorway crying. Why does this always happen to every good thing I find? Tell me one more time, like you did that time, the night you broke my heart. Everybody danced in the summer, except you and me. Except you and me. Somebody on your bonds. You got somebody on your bonds now, baby. You've got somebody on your bonds. You got somebody, but all I have is you. Everybody danced in the summer night, the night you broke my heart. Everybody danced in the summer, except you and me. Except you and me. Down in the rushes in Shabbaconk Creek we lie, watching the lights spill over in the evening sky. Tell me one more time, like you did that time, the night you broke my heart. Everybody danced in the summer, except you and me. Except you and me. Except you and me. The same as the rain washing down on my old El Camino, parked in the driveway of a woman that wanted it sold. What did we know? The nights we would ride with the top down, our hearts filled with pride. It was something to take the big slide and to not give a damn anymore. We were drinking before it turned into that war between women and men. We got stinking higher than I'll ever be in this lifetime again. What were we thinking? That we could go on, we could stay there with our clothes all in pawn. It was something. But here comes the dawn, and the dawn has its own clothes in store. We got sober and looked at each other and turned into strangers again. She was older and needed to pay down that note that was coming due then. it was over. I gave her my car, started walking. I wished on a star, it was something to play my guitar and to not know who'd played it before. Cupertino. In the dark cathedral where your skin smelled like polished stone, with your arms hanging naked in that good place, sweet dreams where we are never alone, with our own little baby, where the man comes down to bless our own little family, our version, sweet dreams of that happiness. Say goodbye to your mother, say goodbye to my oldest friend, say hello to our baby. He's just listening, sweet dreams for where the song never ends. One by one, we told our story. 2 by 2, we all had our say. 3 by 3, with our little baby, singing, you gonna miss me, sweet dreams when I am going away. On and on, traveling together, you and me, what is left to say? He will leave our little baby, singing, you gonna miss me, sweet dreams when I am going away. Singing, you gonna miss me, sweet dreams when I am going away. Singing, you gonna miss me, sweet dreams when I am going away. Why should I go back to Paris? They'd only cut off my head. The killing disease is abroad in the land, and such as myself are its cause, it is said. So I work in this royal library and suffer fools to patronize. The charity given this old gambler frees him from any illusions surprise. I shall die here of boredom. I shall die here of boredom. I remember the sluts and the ladies, a pleasure that never grows stale. The actresses, dancers, nuns, countesses, singers, maids, mad women, sisters, nude under the veil. Yes, once I had money and lovers. Once I had teeth in my jaw. But why have adventures except when you're old to tell stories that fill your companions with awe? I shall die here of boredom. I shall die here of boredom. By the Allegheny River, where my home place used to be, near the town that I was born in, underneath the stand of trees. All my kin are in the graveyard, and there's no one left but me. By the Allegheny River, where my home place used to be. I have used my life in a rambling down this river to the sea, and I've not been back since leaving. Nary once gave thought to be. But when I should come to Berrien, take me where my soul can see. By the Allegheny River, where my home place used to be. You have been a good wife to me. You have loved me from the start. You have been a good wife to me. I will deed to you my heart. But when I should come to Berrien, see you take the rest of me. By the Allegheny River, where my home Gabon viper. There from his cage where they have hidden him so well. And when I take that snake, I'll ride her. What would you give me if I tell all his words to you? You could hold him for your very own with Bierce in Mexico. I'm not the 12-year-old you think I am. I am a Negro of many years standing. I was born in 1900. And as a boy I served with Villa when we took the strange one. I still remember how we drank that night with Bierce in Mexico. I will steal the Gabon viper and use him in the way he told me in my dream. Excuse me, that's my bus. Sing, there's a place for us. I've got to go, my mother's calling on the telephone. She calls the police when I stay too long with Bierce in Mexico. Oh, oh. Virginie, will I be too old when I sail to you at last? Will you hold me to your breast, my newfound land? Belle Virginie, Belle Virginie, my heart is the sun that warms the wind that plays among your skirts, my newfound land. Belle Virginie, will you come down to the shore? Will you show yourself to me? Will you join me in my boat, which has lately come from sea? in the fullness of your eyes, between the fingers of your trees. Let me love you with my heart until my heart is gone. Will you hold me to your breast, my newfound land? Virginie, the footsteps on your sand have all washed away. Last love is the sweetest love of all. Belle Virginie. Mon cœur est le soleil qui chauffe le vent. Me donnera tout le sein. Belle Virginie. I fell in love with the waitress working in a family bar. Days after nights in the yellow car. Playing on the pinball, laying my money down like every restless youth in Chinatown. There's a girl in the country, girls in town. There's a girl on the corner flagging me down. She makes little movies. This time she's gonna drown. I'd better lose that restless youth in Chinatown. I want my whole life to live over. I want my old dreams to dream again. No less than a saint to be my lover. No less than the stranger at the well to tell me if she's been where we've been. She's waiting on a driver, but she smiles when she turns around. And I spend my restless youth in Chinatown. I want her to serve me, to bring me what's mine. Take all my money, dress up so fine. She's waiting on a driver, but she smiles when she turns around. And I want to have that restless youth in Chinatown. Yes, I want to spend my restless youth in Chinatown. Yes, I want to lose my restless blues. It wasn't me that insisted we behave, or else you die, behave, or else you die. I say you're gonna die someday. And if you understand what I'm saying, if you pray the prayer that I'm praying, you are gonna die today. When she is through, everything she knew becomes. She comes back home, she comes. It makes me die, she comes, until I die away. And if you understand what I'm saying, if you pray the prayer that I'm praying, you are gonna die today. And when I die, will you miss me when I'm gone? Oh, come to see, oh, come to see me when I die. I hope it makes you come. And if you understand what I'm saying, if you pray the prayer that I'm praying, you are gonna die today. Yes, if you understand what I'm saying, if you pray the prayer that I'm praying, you are gonna die today.